Certified noses. Who are we? Certified noses. We got the T. Certified noses who paying child support. Certified noses who lost in divorce court. Certified noses will 50 stop being petty. Will Papos get back with Remy? Will Clarissa realize her butt ain't big? When will Rihanna take a break on having them kids? Cause we need a album.
Hey Nosies, I'm Toya, your certified tea spiller, part-time detective.
When the world is so caught up, people think Beyonce only has daughters. What happened with Tiana and Aaron Pierre? Questions just left up in the air. Somebody check on Britney and Nicki Minaj too. Certified, 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 certified nosy.
Hey Nosies, welcome back. So, did y'all see the verses last night between Tank and Tyrese? So I'm gonna tell y'all who won, but I'm gonna tell y'all from somebody who actually knows music, because everybody been talking, but don't nobody know music. I know music, and we're gonna talk about billboards. We're gonna talk about charts. We're gonna talk about what the charts actually mean, and because Tank kept talking about he had number ones, but the charts that he had number ones on really don't mean much. But we're gonna get into all that. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, a little backstory on Versus. Versus is a battle that was started back during COVID. When COVID first started, everybody was in house bored. So Black Twitter came up with Versus, where, we couldn't go to concerts. Everything was banned. Everything was locked down. So I believe it was Swiss Beats and Timbaland came up with an idea to have some of our favorite celebrities battle each other in a friendly competition on who had the better catalog. And we got the vote. It was a time. Everything was good. Everything was lovely. Take me back, right? So recently Versus came back. And last night's Versus consisted of Tank versus Tyrese. Or should I say, the whole music industry versus Tyrese. But we'll get to that. If you don't know who Tyrese is, he had a breakout single back in 1998. His song was Sweet Lady. That put him on the map. I don't know if you know him as the Coca-Cola guy who was on the back of the bus with Maya Campbell. Tyrese is also known for his hits like Signs of Love Making and How You Gonna Up and Leave Me Now and Lately and so much more. Now we have Tank, who came out a couple of years later in the game with his breakout single, Maybe I Deserve. Maybe I Deserve was released in 2001, and it was a classic, and it still is a classic. For you to go out and find some other guy. Now, fun facts about this versus is Tank and Tyrese, although they started off as solo artists, they had come together and made a group with singer Genuine that was called TGT. So it was Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese. They made hits together. So this is why this versus is important. So now that y'all have the backstory, let's get into the verses. It starts off with some unknown host. They're reading off their phones, very unprofessional. Like they could have got AJ, they could have got Free. Man, they could have even got Roxy, Bow Wow. I don't care, but that was just tacky. Now, Tank starts off. Let me disclaimer. I did the rounds based on. They started off round one. They started off doing 2 songs. Then they started doing 1 song. So I kept it the way they did it. Whenever Tank sung, I counted that as a round, and so on and so on. So Tank started off with Coldest, the song Coldest, right? According to Billboard, Coldest did not chart at all on any charts from my research. I could be wrong. Do your own research. I'm just saying what I researched. It did not chart. At the Coldest, Tank followed up with I Can't Make You Love Me, which peaked at number 19 on the U.S. adult R&B. It also peaked at number 64 on the R&B airplay. Now, this is where I say these charts are important. R&B airplay and adult US, they are like the baby charts. They are the charts that really don't matter. They are the charts they throw you in just so you can stop whining. The charts that you want to be on is Billboard's Top 100 and Billboard's Hot 200. You want to be on them charts. That's when you're really doing something. Otherwise, you're just thrown in just as a complimentary mention, pretty much. Like I already mentioned, here's Tank. That's what it is to me. So that's what I mean when I say Tank is bragging about charts that really is not. Anyway, next, right? Tyrese followed up with What You Like, which is a song by The Brat. He also, after that, he followed up with Tyrese and Chingy. He brought Chingy out, and they did Holding Me Back. Now, although Holding Me Back is not Tyrese's song, he's just a feature, it peaked at number 9 on Billboard's Hot 100. It also charted on the R&B and hip-hop charts. Okay, let's rewind. So after doing some further research, Tyrese and the Brat, What You Like song is actually number 26 on Billboard's Top 100. So for that round, it went to Tyrese. It went to Tyrese because he has 2 on Billboard 100. 2, not on the other charts that really doesn't matter. He's on the main chart. That's what matters. And also because the songs were better. Just simple that they're better. And I wanted to this very unbiased. I wanted to vote for Tyrese so much, but it actually came with anyway, let me be quiet. So Tank starts off round 2. He starts off round 2 with the song Slow featuring Jay Valentine, who he actually brought on stage with him. Amazing voice. Tyrese follows up with his song Stay. Tyrese's song Stay charted at number 11 on the R&B and hip hop. That category is much more respected on billboards. Whereas Tank's song Slow charted number 1 on Billboard's adult R&B and airplay. So yes, although it's a number 1 song, it's number 1 on a chart that nobody's looking for. So for round 2, the winner is once again Tyrese. Now, the reason I picked Tyrese was once again the song is better and it is on a major chart. The major charts once again are Hot 100 R&B and hip hop charts, and if you was doing pop, it would be Top Pop or Top Hot 200 or Top 100. They are the main charts. So round 3 got a little crazy. He had me looking at Tyrese a little side eye. So anyway, Tank comes in with his song You Don't Know. You don't know. It's very annoying. I never liked that song. But anyway, he came in with You Don't Know. He followed that up with an Aaliyah song, Come Over by Aaliyah. So Tank did not write this song, and he has one part in the song where he says, oh, that part. That's it. That's the whole song. But anyway, he follows up with Aaliyah. So Tyrese comes out and he says, so you just gonna come up here and perform songs that nobody know? So Tank replies and says, oh, don't be disrespecting Aaliyah. And Tyrese says, I wasn't disrespecting Aaliyah, I was disrespecting you. But I'm like, come on, Tyrese. Everybody know that song. That song is a classic, so don't do that. But anyway, after that little spat, Tyrese counterattacked with his song Morning After, which I've never heard. After that, he followed up with one of my favorite songs by him, which is Signs of Lovemaking. Tank's song You Don't Know charted at number 12 on the adult R&B charts. It also charted at number 42 on the R&B airplay charts. Now, don't get it confused with hot R&B and hip hop. The adult R&B chart is also another underground type of chart that they have, like for like small radio stations, things like that. It's not a major chart. Also, R&B airplay, it is not a major chart. Aaliyah, Come Over, that song, it reached number 32 on the top 100 charts, the major charts. That is Aaliyah's song. It is not Tank's, which we're going to see. A lot of his songs that made the top 100 is not his song. Now, Tyrese's song, Morning After, did not chart, but his song, Signs of Lovemaking, came in at number 56 on the Hot 100. Hot 100 major chart. It also came in at 18 on the R&B and hip hop charts, a major chart. So for that round, again, the winner is Tyrese. Not just because of the charts, but because it was the better song. It was the better song. Okay, we are now in round 4. Tank comes in with his song "Effing with Me." After "Effing with Me," he comes with "When We." When We, y'all know that one. Tyrese follows up with his song "Nothing on You." After "Nothing on You," Tyrese hands the mic over to Tank. I guess he said he wanted to pick another song. So, by default, that round went to Tank. And not even by default, because I don't know Tyrese's song "Nothing on You." And "After With Me" and "When We" was one of Tank's top songs. So, I think Tank would have won that round anyway. So, round 4, the winner is Tank. Although it was a default win, let's go ahead and read the charts. So Tank, "Effing With Me," his song "Effing With Me" is number 1 on a major chart, which is R&B and hip hop. His song "When We" is number 1 on the adult R&B song, number 87 on Billboard's Top 100, number 5 on the R&B and hip hop airplay. So Tank was on 2 major charts on that round, so he would have most likely took that. Anyway, Tyrese, his song for "Nothing on You," Tyrese "Nothing on You" was number 61 on Hot R&B and Hip Hop. He also was on a major chart, so that round went to Tank. Round 5, we have Tank and Pleasure P, "Under." Okay, so it's not Tank's song, it's a song he wrote for Pleasure P. He went on with that one. He had a guy named Bobby New, who actually really funny. I don't know what he was doing, but he had me cracking up. But Bobby New helped write the song "Under" with Tank. Tyrese followed with "Lately." That is one of my favorite songs by Tyrese. So for that round, the winner is Tyrese. Now, y'all know I gotta read the facts in the charts to back it up. Now, I don't know what this is, but let's read the charts for Pleasure P, "Under." Pleasure P, "Under" charted at number 68 on the Billboard Top 100 major chart. Okay? And Tank's "Lately," not Tank. I am so sleepy. Tyrese "Lately" peaked at number 56 on the Top 100s, and it also peaked at number 12 on the R&B and hip hop, 2 major charts. Round 6 starts off with Tyrese and his song "What Am I Gonna Do?" Tank follows up with a song by Marion, "Oh," which he wrote. Tyrese "What Am I Gonna Do" came in at number 71 on the Hot 100s. Also came in number 24 on Hot R&B and hip hop. Amarion's "Oh," written by Tank, came in at number 27 on the Top 100. It also charted on Hot R&B Hip Hop at number 12. And the winner of round 6 goes to Tank. Tank had the better song on that round. Although it's not his song, he had the better song, and I'm explaining on why I'm counting songs that is not by Tank. So that's not sung by Tank. All right, y'all, I'm super duper tired. I'm going to just speed this up. We in round 7. Round 7, Tank performed "Naked" by Marcus Houston. He wrote that song. After that, he did a song called "Turtleneck," where he was coming at Tyrese for having a turtleneck, which is a vibe. It was funny. After that, Tyrese did his song "One." Marcus Houston Naked came in on the charts on the hip hop and R&B chart, number 31. And Tyrese's song for One, his song One came in at number 23 on the hot R&B and hip hop. For that round definitely went to Tank. Now, the reason why I went to Tank is they had the better song. I don't even know the song One by Tyrese, but let's move on. Let's move on to round 8. Round 8. Tyrese started off with his song Prior to You. Tank followed up and brought out LaToya Luckett for the song Regret. That round went to Tank again. They went to Tank because I don't know Prior to You, and I believe Prior to You by Tyrese. Yeah, Tyrese, that did not chart. LaToya Luckett obviously charted. Regret was a bop. Regret was 78 on Billboard Hot 100s. So yeah, that round goes to Tank. Next we have round 8. No, sorry, round 9. Round 9, Tyrese comes in with On Top of Me. Then Tyrese comes in again with Shame. After that, Tank brings out Jamie Foxx, and they do the song Do What It Do. That round definitely went to Tyrese. I mean, it's Shame. Shame will put all, let me stop. We'll put all of Tank's songs to shame. I know, but yeah. Let's get into the stats. Let's read these charts. So for Tyrese's song, On Top of Me, his song On Top of Me, did not chart. Tyrese's song, Shame, Shame is charted, and it came in on the adult R&B songs and number 32 on the hot R&B and hip hop songs. Tank song, Jamie Foxx's song, Do What It Do. I could not find no chart information. It said it didn't chart, but I kind of remember that song a lot, so I'm pretty sure it probably did chart. I just can't find information, but we're just going to go with it did not chart. So that's the chart and the stats for that. Now let's move on to round 10. Round 10, we have Tyrese coming in with Sweet Lady. Tank follows up with When We, the remix with Trey Songz. So he did the song twice. Yeah. So obviously, you know, that went to Tyrese. We already know that that's the same exact song. Tyrese, Sweet Lady, that song came in at number 12 on Hot 100, Billboard's Hot 100. It also came in at number 3 on the Hot R&B and Hip Hop charts. Okay, last and final round, round 11. Tank did Maybe I Deserve, his breakout single. He also followed up with Please Don't Go. Tyrese came in with his final song, How You Want to Act Like That, which is, I believe, his biggest song to date. After that, Tyrese walked off stage, dropped the mic, said, pull my car up, left his girl, and he was out. But he came back. That was the end of Versus. Now, me, Versus should change a little bit. I feel like it should be producer against producer, singer against singer, because Tyrese was up against too many people. Tyrese is not a writer. Tyrese is not a producer. Tyrese is a singer. Tank cannot hold his own against Tyrese if he has to sing his own song. His songs. No songs he wrote for nobody else. None of that stuff. He would never stand a chance. But because of Versus rules, Tank was allowed to do what he did. And I don't think it's fair. I think it should be changed, honestly. But Tyrese still held his own, and at the end of the day, Tyrese still won. It was my score. I had Tank scored 5. He won 5 rounds. Tyrese won 6 rounds. I'm not even a big Tank fan, but I was winning unbiased, and that's what happened. So it was a good Versus. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Thank you for watching my channel. Won't y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all on Sunday for our baddies review. Keep being all up in people's business. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.